energy at the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. And as soon as I see this card, I see someone around you who is trying to not act like a fool. They feel out of control when they're around you, when they think about you. And this card is really representing a wild romance. They feel crazy. They feel as though they cannot really control their actions, their words, and they are trying desperately instead to control them because this person really wants to make an impression on you. They have this thing inside that makes them improvise events, improvise messages or things that they do. And every time that they send you a message, this person rereads the message and then they regret it the way they worded it. It's clearly someone who usually is not insecure, but who right now, given how they feel for you, they feel insecure. Now, what we're seeing coming from the recent past up here is the Page of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. This Page of Cups to me really is this Fool card that we have seen there as the general energy, because this is someone who can really feel the love deep inside, and at times they can handle it the right way. Some other times instead they make mistakes. And this is because this is a page. It's someone who still has to learn something. They are really growing into the person that they're going to be in the future. And right now, at times, they make mistakes. But these mistakes are nothing that you should be concerned about at all. They're just very sensitive, especially when they are close to people like you who they really care about. And so what you're seeing here is clearly a person who thinks the world of you and who wants to connect with you very deeply. Now, they are sitting right next to this Knight of Pentacles, which, as you know, is an energy that moves very slow. They are trying to take it easy as much as they can. They're slowing down what they do, not the way they feel. That is not something that they control. But for some reason, this Knight of Pentacles is coming up, which is again telling us that they're not showing you everything. They're not telling you everything, although they're dying to. But at this moment in time, they are overall just trying to control themselves so that they don't look like a fool. But let's see what that Knight of Pentacles is about. Let me clarify that for a second. Let me see why this page is slowing down. Five of Swords, Queen of Swords, Four of Wands. You know, the thing here is that they are afraid to really sit down with you and tell you everything, and tell you how they feel, what they want out of this connection. They are literally terrified here to just having to look you in the eyes and tell you how they feel, but especially their true intentions. There are things that they're still trying to figure out, although they absolutely want to connect with you. They are still learning how to do it in the best way possible. And they're afraid that if they were to come out with the real feelings right now, you would ask questions and they would know how to answer. Now, in the current energies here in the middle, we have the Lovers, Strength, and Three of Swords. And this is really interesting because I really see that wild side of this person, and especially how they see you. They really see you as this very confident person, someone beautiful, someone who deserves the best and who can actually achieve anything in life. That's how they see you. You know, this is almost like seeing a tiger. It's something so beautiful that you would love to just go there and cuddle with it and pet it, but at the same time you're scared that that tiger is going to turn to you and just bite your hand off. And so this is the type of feelings that they have whenever they think about you. Also, of course, you're not going to bite their hand off, but that feeling, that thinking relates to being vulnerable around you. You might not bite anything off, but you can break their heart. And so we see that around the strength, we have two opposites pretty much. We have the lovers, which is love, it's magic, is a perfect match. And we have the three of swords, which is rejection, disappointment, heartbreak. And so right here, we just see how this person feels towards you. And they really experience the full spectrum of emotions when they are close to you. You are influencing them as well. That's what we see with strength. There are things about you that they're looking at and they're thinking, that is just perfection. I want to be like that. I want to be able to become someone who has that confidence and that power in their life. They're clearly an admirer of yours. And with strength, they're almost also trying to be patient and calm, although it's being very difficult for them. And so you see someone with a wild side, but we are also seeing a lot of them trying to contain it because they don't want to scare you away. Now, this lovers is not just how they feel for you, but it's also a card telling us that the two of you might actually be really good together, might actually be a very good match. If you feel the magic, if you feel different when you're right next to them, this is the reason why. This lovers card telling you that this could be a very beautiful, beautiful connection. This three of swords to me is just a fear. It's just something that they are fearing and that I don't think is going to come up as an actual event. But let me clarify that. Three of swords right next to strength. Ten of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. So right now they're just seeing the treasure. And the fact that they cannot get to it, they cannot fly towards it, run towards it, they perceive it as something that they're losing, a treasure that they are not able to reach. They see it there, they don't know how to get there though. And so what I see here is that perhaps you are not showing them enough attention, or they're not seeing the same type of wildness that they have towards you. Therefore, they translate that as a message that perhaps you are not interested or not as interested as they are. And that breaks their heart. It's clearly something there that it's making them feel like they cannot breathe. And so this is someone who is really into you and who is becoming even more attached to you day after day. Now, in the immediate future, we start seeing a vision shaping, a vision and a very important conversation. And I do believe that the thing that they were fearing up here, the two of you sitting down, you asking questions. So what are your intentions? Who are you? What do you want out of a potential relationship? Now they are ready to ask those questions to you. I do believe that here we have a conversation coming up. Here, Aries, you see how this person is in need to talk, in need to understand where you stand, how you feel, and what you want in general. I believe that right now with the Page of Swords, this person will try to gather information from you without going straight to the point, if that makes sense. They're trying to just test the waters, trying to understand if you are ready to open up your heart in general, trying to understand if you are even willing to do that, you know? Maybe you are at a point in life where you don't want a connection. And trust me, when they will see that you might be ready, they will charge in. They're ready. That lion right there is there waiting for the right moment to move in. And so I do see a conversation here. There are a lot of things that this person is going to tell you with the King of Wands. This is going to be their vision. And before getting there, they will just try to understand who you are and who you want to become in the near future. So let's see what they will tell you here with the King of Wands, because this is going to be definitely something that potentially can change the dynamic between the two of you. Whether it will bring you closer or it will push you apart, we will see. Let's see what this person is about to tell you, how you're going to feel about that, and how this relationship is going to evolve from that moment forward. I'll be continuing the reading in the extended video linked below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers that have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning, so check your spam folder as well. Stay tuned for the extended preview and some more content made just for you. Welcome back to your extended reading, Aries. We have seen here someone who is absolutely crazy about you, someone who is feeling as though their skin is the only thing that keeps them away from you, keeps them from jumping towards you and hugging you and never letting you go. Now, with the Nine of Pentacles that comes up again, we are just reminded of the fact that this person is being very guarded right now. There is a whole world behind that facade that they're showing you. And that's the place where you will be able to see how this person really feels and what they really want. Before getting there, they will ask you questions. And you might not even realize that they're trying to understand what you are looking for. And with the Page of Swords, that's how they will approach you. We could be looking at some spying as well on social media, trying to understand what type of person you usually fall in love with, trying to understand if they can be that type for you. So first of all, let's see how this Page of Swords will evolve and what they will find out from you. And then we will see what they will actually tell you with their vision and how that is going to make you feel. So Page of Swords, first of all. The more they look at you, the more perfection they find. Honestly, what we see here is that they cannot find one